inform your friends to join as soon as possible. We are going to start within 1 minute.
Good afternoon, sir.
So I have received only one greeting from the one student. That means the students are not present here.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon,
Good
sir.
afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Very good afternoon, all of you. So today I am going to discuss about some of the points for your development. Okay, in terms of academics, in terms of your holistic development, in terms of your further studies, or maybe for the placement. Okay, there are some few points. There are few points that I wanted to discuss, and if I'll say that minute points. So first point is academics that I'm going to discuss. Then some of the certification courses, student clubs, professional body chapters, research and development, and your holistic development. That means your growth, not in terms of only academics, but your overall growth. Okay, so let me start with academics. Now we are in the 5th semester, and I hope you are aware that now onwards, if you have gone through it with your syllabus, then the syllabus is more towards like your skill-based subject. Okay, so more towards like skill-based subject. I know that there is one subject, operating system subject, that is in a 5th semester. So that is, you can say it is a core subject, but other than apart from this OS and from the 6th semester, or you can say other than OS in a 5th semester subject. So these all the subjects are majority are the skill-based subject. Now meaning of skill-based subject means if you are going to if you are going to make much interest in AI, ML, or maybe big data or data science, and definitely you will do some more project towards you will feel more comfortable with these subjects. You will feel you can say you will feel more programmatically comfortable, technically comfortable towards this subject, right? So that means you are creating a skill towards a given subject. Okay, so it is up to you, right? So because it is the right time in a 5th semester, it is right time to choose what you want to be, whether you want to pursue your master, whether you want to opt placement from our institute, or maybe you want to opt placement from other places, okay, directly. Okay, so that is option. That option is also open to all. So, but the 5th semester that I would like to say you that the 5th semester is a perfect time, right? Based on my experience in this field, because in a 5th semester you have enough time to discuss with your family. You have enough time to think over it. Even you can discuss with your seniors. Even you can discuss with your cousins, those who are in this field. Okay, the relatives, those who are in this field, and you can decide. Because after finalizing, you may have so many competitive exams. For example, if you opt just placement, so it is not like that, there is a placement only. I don't want to do any further higher studies. Then there is no exam. It is not like that way. Okay, please consider, because there are so many mathematical aptitude exam that you need to cover first. Okay, clear first, and then there would be a personal interview for your subject knowledge, and then you have the HR round. So you must have some preparation before going towards placement. Even for the higher studies in India, okay, so nowadays the research has been emphasized in India too. So it is not applicable. So research is not applicable. Those who want to pursue their master in abroad only. It is not like that way. Okay. Even in India, we have the final MTech final year. Okay, that is whole dissertation. There will be no subject. The whole year you have to do the dissertation. We already have done those dissertation, right? Then we have completed MTech or ME degree in India. Okay, and it is applicable to all the university. It is not like only Gujarat-based state or private university or GTU, but it is applicable to all the university in India. It is the same applicable to further in the abroad as well. So those who want to pursue their master either in India or abroad, So I would suggest, okay, that you at least publish one paper. At least publish one paper. There is a much advantage. I don't know you are aware or not, but there is a very big advantage to publishing a paper. And if you want to count that which are the two, then let me tell you. First advantage is to feel the comfortable for academic writing, because what you can write in your maybe you can say exam answer sheet, or maybe you might write your blog. Okay, there is a different English writing. Whereas in a research paper, it is totally different and it is academic writing. Okay, first thing. Second thing, if you publish a paper, then there is a special points. Okay, while we are recommending to you, or maybe while writing your SOP, statement of purpose. So if suppose any one of the student, okay, is interested in AI, ML, or maybe data science, and if you publish one paper in ML, so you can showcase, because in master basically there is some specialization. So suppose if you want to opt like data science as a master MS, okay, in US, so if you have done some publication on this machine learning or maybe on data science, then it is a plus point, okay, plus point to select to you when there is a tie, or maybe if the score is little low, but if you have published one or two paper, then probably the professor is going to select you first, right? So these are the main two points. And furthermore, third point, but it is not applicable to all, but those who are really are depth in research, depth in even they like some teaching. So some universities are providing a teaching assistance. That means, for example, some students have applied the teaching assistantship in abroad university, so university is going to pay you. Okay, so instead of doing a job at any other places, you are aware that what I am going to say, any other places means. So any other random places, if you want to do the job like for the $10 or $8 or $15, instead of that, you can do the job at your college or at your university. Okay, so these are the the major points that you should aware. So I used to talk with all the 5th semester student. Even your previous batch, okay, so that the same thing has been discussed. So some students are taking in a positive note, and definitely they will take much advantage over it, and some students are taking not in a not in an immediate manner. So you will you will see the difference, okay, while studying the subjects like the competitive exams, maybe GRE or IELTS, or maybe reasoning, or maybe aptitude, or any kind of exams, right? You should think in a 1 month what to do, and accordingly act, or accordingly you can start on, or you can say working on actions, right? So this is the you can say as a 5th semester student, I wanted to start with these words, so I have started. Now coming to the points of academics, for current academics, means what you are doing right now in a 5th semester. So what I have received some comments from the existing faculties that students are not interactive. So let me tell you that if you are going to be interactive in this online era, you understand that this is online from this since the past March 2020, and it is a pandemic era. So even we cannot do anything, right? Nowadays, I hope you have heard the word Delta variant. So we all are in worry that so what we are supposed to do, okay? So still there would be an at least 2 to 3 months may have. I'm not saying that 100% chance, but may have 2 to 3 months again there is an online teaching. So if it is online teaching, it is better to be an interactive first of all. Okay. So you may think that why you want to make interaction, or why you want to talk with. You just understand. I am just going to say you 2 experiences, right? First, if you are going to be interactive, the first, that means you are creating a rapport with your faculties. Whenever you require any kind of recommendation, don't assume that recommendation is required only for further studies. No. Okay, even in a placement, sometimes recommendation is required. Okay, so if the recommendation is required, okay, for each for any student, and if you are going to build a good rapport, okay, to the to all the faculties, then you can extend the good things, okay, good recommendation from them as well. So in a recommendation, if you think that what I should say, then let me show. I hope the screen is visible to you. Let me open what I mean to say. So I have given so many LORs, right? You can see here, a majority of the students are from 7th sem, and I think one of the students from your batch. So I think Rohan Mehta. 1 minute. So this is from your batch, I think Rohan Mehta. Yes, Isaac. So I think Rohan Mehta. Are you there?
Sir, he is senior.
Okay. So let me show what I meant to say. So you can see here. So you just read this one. I specifically, intentionally, I have copied this thing from where we are filling a recommendation of you on online website. You just read this one. I am giving 1 minute. You just read this. Okay. Now let me open another snapshot what I have taken. Okay, so you just read this one again. Please comment on any of the candidate's strengths or weakness that could affect his or her or his progress in advanced study and research. So now by looking these two snapshots, these are the snapshot. Okay, these are the content and snapshot. You can see this one. And what I mean to say, now if you have a good rapport, then at least we recognize you. Right, and now if suppose any one of the student from your class, so I just, if I'm going to consider your class, then I'm recalling like a few students. I'm knowing, if I'm going to name it, then I'm knowing the Soumya, Krutarth. Okay, so some of the students have worked with me, while some while some research work, right? So I know few students. At least I think 10 to 12 students only. So if I am going to know only 10 to 12 students, so that means I can recommend him in a 10 or maybe less than 10%, right? But if I am not knowing, if I am not knowing that what you are doing, what you are working, then probably I can put a 25%. This is a fact. I cannot bias. Even no one can bias in our institute or any institute. No one can bias, right? Because it is a reputation of our institute too. So if you are a student of our institute, it doesn't mean that you will get only 10% or 2%. Based on what you are doing, you are supposed to be received as how much percent you are indicating, means how you are recognizing a particular student, and how you are recognizing, the measurement is also written over here. How you are interacting with us, how you are solving the particular problem in laboratory, how your communication skill is. If suppose anything is given to you to do a leadership, okay, so how you organize the things, right? How your work habits, okay, how you manage your peer-to-peer talk, how your interpersonals, okay, how your maturity. So all these things comes in the picture, right? So this is what important thing that I wanted to say to be one of the things that is as an advantage to be interactive, right? Another thing for the further study, this is specifically for further study. Please comment on any of the candidate's strength or weakness that could affect his or her progress in advanced study and research. Now let me know that how many students are focusing on research if you are interested to do further studies. How many students are focusing on research? Very few. And even I can give the examples. Even I can give the examples that even I have shared so many messages to you that the people are like yes, mail भेजा है, देख लेंगे, कुछ नहीं करेंगे, and the faculties are calling you if you are interested to do this internship. If your faculties are saying that if you are interested to do research publication, if faculties are saying that if you are interested to do so and so work for research. One mail that I have sent related to the SSIP project, right, which is nearly about 2 lakh rupees grant. Okay, and I still remember that I have called to some of the students that whether you are interested or not. Even some faculties have told that you denied them. I have convinced them, and then all the selection has been done. So at least you try. The selection is a filter one. Okay, so filter is always there will be a filter, but at least you should try, at least you should come up. Okay, so this is what we wanted to say. Okay, from all the faculties I am saying, on behalf of all the faculties I am saying to you, right? So you just read this, and it is just one glimpse that I am telling to you. It is not like that it is the same thing for all the recommendation letter, but it is just some one of the glimpse that is, you know, what is the importance of research. Okay, for the further studies, specifically for the further studies. So that's why I'm recommending. And some of the students have raised the hand, so it is good sign. But if I'm seeing, so here you can see there are only 3 or few. If you are going to compare yourself, if you are going to compare from your class, so your class, let us say there is a 150 student, and out of this 150 student, so how many? So there are only 4 hands, and no. So you just understand, you know, out of 150 students, there are only 4 hands. Even you can see 95, let us consider 100 students, and there are only 5. So only 5% are interested. But I'm pretty much sure that out of these 500, out of these 100, probably at least 40 to 50% are going for abroad. If I'm not wrong, 40 to 50. Right? So you just understand what, you know, what I mean to say. Those who are doing, so it is a really great thing. You just keep it up and keep growing yourself in a research part too. Okay. Now next is certification courses. So we have the certification courses. Certification courses I would recommend for both for abroad studies and for the placement students. Okay. Because ultimately after placement you are supposed to do the job. Sorry, after further studies, even in MS in US or maybe in Canada, so definitely you are going to do the job. Okay, so for the same certification course is going to be plus 10 point. Okay, it is a plus 10 point in your resume, or maybe you can consider in your SOP. So certification courses, that means what I mean to say, please clear the what I mean to say. Certification courses means the certification provided by Microsoft, AWS, CCNA, Cisco, then Oracle Java, and IBM. Right? So these are the 5 certification are the valid certification. I am not talking about online courses like from the Coursera, Udemy and all, NPTEL and all. I am not talking about NPTEL. I am not talking about Coursera. I am not talking about Udemy. These are the online just course. It is not a certification courses. What I mean to say, please understand. Right? Certification courses means is specifically course designed to develop a specific skill which is required by the company. Suppose if you are going to do the AWS certification, that means wherever the company is required the AWS skill, you are going to be hired. Right? Suppose if you are going to be Microsoft certified, then you are supposed to be hired when there is such type of skill is required. You can share all these things in your LinkedIn profile. You can share all these things on your Facebook profile, right? Even in any kind of social media, and even people are going to be. You can also publish in your GitHub. You can publish in your blog. Okay, and people are searching, you know, good students for the same, and you can be hired. There's no wonders. Okay, if you have some good certifications, right? So we have the facility. Red Hat certification is there, then AWS certification is there, then CCNA certification is there. I think Radhika madam has just sent, you know, I think yesterday only she has shared some CCNA certification, okay, the information. Then there is a student club that we have. Okay, so I hope you are already aware that many of the students are working with a student club. So you keep working with the student club, and still if you are not knowing about certification or student club, then you can contact to your counselor or class coordinator. So they are going to help to whom to contact. Then there is a professional body chapter. So we have CSI, IEEE and ACM. So major of the students are in association with CSI, IEEE and ACM. Okay. So I would request, you know, you can come up with some innovative idea, and you can also arrange some workshop. You can contact to coordinators of professional body chapter. We used to arrange peer-to-peer learning. You can also you know, arrange talk by through this professional society, right? And you can teach to your junior student, okay, the 3rd semester student. So another point is research. We already discussed about research a lot. So I hope now what I'm going to say about research and where it is important and how it is important, that is also being discussed. Then student growth and progress. So I told about the improvement of skills. So why this point is capped over here? Let me tell you again some experiences. So nowadays there is a variable package. Okay, so for example, let me give the real life example. There is a crash data system recently came in our university, and also crash data system needs more some students. So still there is a requirement of crash data system, and if you notice that it is a variable package. So how you are gaining knowledge towards particular technology, how you are behaving, how you are intellectually interacting in your interview. So all this matters, right? That's why we used to say, when Ganatra sir always suggests you to be a holistic developer, not to be only a bookie student. Because nowadays you are not doing your 11th or 12th science that only the percentage is important to take an admission. Here you are not taking an admission. Please keep this in your mind. Even if you are not aware, or if you are not aware, then let me tell you. So whether the students are from reputed university or not, but the students is going to build your repo through some websites like GitHub, then your blog. You can upload some good things on YouTube, and you can build your repo. And the students are from even the average colleges, or maybe any average student can get some very good package. Okay, if you are billing, you are not. This is the right thing, because you can understand that this is this is the era of CCSE and IT. In CCSE IT, there is a majority of the students are taking admission. So that means competition is going to be increased. So if the competition is increased, then how can I evaluate you among all 100 students, or maybe 1000, or maybe 10,000 students? So you must have some different thing than the technical knowledge. So different thing means what? Attitude, then problem solving skill, behavior, communication skill, right? So interpersonal skills. So all these skills are required nowadays. Then and then you can be a good thing, also you can say good students as a or for placement, or maybe for further studies. Even in a further studies, you are going to be selected by the professor. Okay, if you are not aware, then let me tell this thing again. This thing too. You are going to be selected in abroad for the research publication or research grant publication, right? Because it is not like that you are supposed to be selected to a professor. No, professor is going to be selected. So how you have any experience of publication, how you write academic, how you write anything in academic way, right? So definitely this is a plus point as a selection chance in a good professor, okay, to do a research in abroad. And in abroad as well, those who have good profile, good citations, good academic collaborations, those professors are hardly to get the appointment even. Because if you are going to work with those professors, these professors are directly contacted with Google, Microsoft, then UC Berkeley universities, Stanford universities, then Export, then Apple, because they only do the research project only, right? So it is the thing that we have experienced through your seniors, your super seniors, and all these things I'm sharing with you. So here with this thing, I'm ending my discussion. And still, if you have any it is open to you. Hello. So any suggestion, any question if you have in your mind? Again, I'm repeating, you are in a 5th semester. It is the best time to choose what to do in future. And let me tell one thing. Okay, if you are going to do hard work, for these 4 years, definitely you can enjoy your whole 40 years, right? If you are going to enjoy these 4 years, definitely you will struggle in upcoming 40 years. So choice is yours, what to do and what not to do. And now if I want to even subtract this 4 minus this 2, that means you have only remaining 2 years, and from this remaining 2 years you are supposed to study 1.5 year, because in 8 semester you do not have any subject. Okay, so the remaining semesters are only 5, 6 and 7. In 8 only industry project, so there is no subject. Even if I'm going to subtract, the vacations and holidays and all, so you have only 9 months to study, only 9 months. After 9 months, you can say your graduation is going to be about to complete, not complete, but about to complete, because three months for 5th, 3 months for 6th, and 3 months for 7th. So you just understand that how the time flies. So now it is up to you that how you take an advantage of a time. So any suggestion? Still you are not interacting, even you are not saying yes or no.
No, sir.
So always Soumya CR છે એટલે બધાય બોલવાનું ભાઈ. So it is only the responsibility of Soumya. Okay, fine.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, Dev here.
Yes, Dev.
Sir, I think I should build my career in web development,
Okay.
and I am thinking of going abroad. Then how should I map my road in that area?
Okay. Then if you are thinking about web developing, then you are supposed to do some certification courses related to that. That is a plus point for you, because in a web development there is a little research. Instead of that, you should focus on the more technical or commercial purpose, right? So that first my recommendation is certification course. You can find the relevant certification. The most famous certification, if I am telling to that, AWS is a good choice for you, because in AWS so many things as a full stack developer, right? So this is what I can say. And another thing that you can focus on such type of subject more, and you just build the interest, and you can create some online courses. Okay, that is available on Udemy or maybe Coursera. That is good thing for you. Okay, and you can build some projects too. That is obviously you are doing in SGP, but if you have thought already that you are supposed to build your career in web technology, then you should do some advancement, whatever the frameworks are there. React is there, then Flutter is there. That is it is intercombination in a mobile development. Even nowadays web technology is there for the cross platform that I am knowing. Then another Node.js is there, AngularJS is there, right? So all you should learn all such things. You do the certification, and accordingly you can proceed. Thank you. Any other question?
Hello, sir.
Yes.
For students going abroad who are not interested in research, but they want to do in course-based masters, so is research paper still necessary?
Yes, it is necessary, because as I said that in the final year you have to do research. At that time, even though there is a course-based study, but in the final year or final semester, in India there is a final year. In some of the university in abroad as well, it is a final year, but in some of the university, if it is a course-based, then in the final semester you have to do complete research work. Like in the 8th semester, you have to do the complete training in industry. Similarly, in MS, if it is a course-based, then complete semester you have to do research, and that is a compulsory to publish a research article, okay, in a well-reputed journal. Well-reputed. So well-reputed means there is some indexing, if you are aware or not, but Scopus indexing is there. Okay, then IEEE indexing is there. Okay, sorry, IEEE indexing partner, IEEE Springer, then elsewhere these are the publication partner, and Scopus is your indexing partner. Okay, so these terms you should aware whether you are doing a coursework, course based, or whether you are doing specialization. Then again there would be a choice, after completing 3 semesters, you at that time you have a choice that in which domain you want to do the dissertation. That that term used research in a master, that dissertation, right? So you can do the dissertation as per your field, or as per your field as you choose. Any question? Any other question or suggestion for the betterment of institute, department? So I'm not getting the answers. So Dhruvil, row number 124. Yes, Dhruvil. Dhruval, sir.
Yes, sir. 124 Dhruval this side. Sir, I am really interested in data science and business intelligence. So, like, what should be my probable roadmap?
Okay, so we have special track for the same, and it is started from the 5th semester only, right? So you should focus on AI subject, then ML, and then data science and big data analytics in the 7th semester. So this is the track that we have defined already as a syllabus point of view. Now another point of view, you should start again some common projects which is related to your machine learning based or maybe data science based. Okay, in SGP, you can also go with some certification courses. There is some certification for the AI as well. Okay, one very good certification course that I would recommend to you, that is the deeplearning.ai, right, in which you can find some basic course as well, some advanced course too, because deeplearning.ai is a very well-known certification for the ML or AI, or you can say data science, right? So there are some other you can say certification like Microsoft AI Fundamentals, Microsoft Data Science Associate. So these are also some of the good certification that you should do. And meanwhile, you can learn some technologies like, because at the end, definitely you, whenever you are going to make some project, then you are thinking about some deployment. And also nowadays, the Flask, Django, such type of frameworks are much more important to develop your machine learning project, because initially we thought about machine learning is only TensorFlow and Keras. Even all are aware about the TensorFlow and Keras, because whenever there is a word machine learning, so you will all say that yes, you should know only TensorFlow and Keras, that is equivalent to machine learning. No, nowadays it is not that only. If you are only focusing on core research, hardcore research, then and then only you should tell TensorFlow and Keras, because TensorFlow and Keras is just a machine learning library. It is not you cannot develop a whole project. So you should aware about the TensorFlow Lite for the Android development. Even you should aware about the TensorFlow JavaScript language. Okay, that you can embed with a Flask and Django framework, so that you can make a complete project. And if you are going to build a complete project, then and then you can say that that you have done end-to-end project. Now this word is famous nowadays, end-to-end project. So end-to-end project means what kind of full stack development, right? Starting from the data requirement to deployment. Okay, you are doing you are in each and every phase, right, in a project. So such kind of things that you should do. Okay, any other question? I hope.
Yes, sir. Sorry to. Yes, sir. So, like, what does industry exactly demand as an entry barrier for those things? Like, is it only the projects, or like what kind of interviews do we have to go?
Okay, in interview, as I said that if you are going to go through some projects, and again I recommend that still if you are interested in a much more details, and I would recommend that you should do project on the different of data, because as you all are aware that even in AI you are learning, or maybe in ML you will learn, or some of the students have already gone through that whenever the data is going to be changed, machine learning libraries, frameworks, everything is going to be changed. So you can start with the simple libraries or simple data. Then you can start with different. Suppose you have in a 5th semester you are supposed to work with some UCA repository data which is in a tabular format. Then you start with some speech or maybe in an image or maybe video that is unstructured data. Then you can do with some big data project. So it is complete work that you are supposed to be grab some like opportunities, and you can enhance your confidence in this thing. Then questionnaire, suppose if you are talking about the questionnaires asking in your ML or DL or maybe AI interview, then there would be all things basic. As a BTech student, no one is going to expect you that you are examined like a data scientist. No. You should aware about the basic, like what is supervised, unsupervised, why the label is required, what is the meaning of label, if label is not there, then what happens. Still, if it is not labeled, then how to solve this problem, how to solve XYZ real problem they देंगे आपको, and if there is a real life definition, and how you can solve through this machine learning or maybe data science, what is the importance of visualization, all these things that you can expect from the interview question. Okay. So I hope you are getting the things what I mean to say. Any
Yes,
other
sir.
question?
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I have one doubt, sir. That sir, is there any scope in SEO in upcoming future, in upcoming year?
SEO now it is you cannot say it is a future. Okay, SEO only is not a future nowadays. SEO came in a demand, what I mean to say, around 2012 or 13, because at that time, this Google AdSense, then blog writing, then Google advertisement, earning through Google advertisement or maybe Facebook ads, Facebook advertisement. At that time, this was so much popular, and people were not knowing about this thing that when you are going to increase your visibility in a www, then definitely you can earn good. But nowadays, you are searching in a YouTube how to make a AdSense or how to make Android application and how to earn. And even you can see the YouTube video. कोई 10th fail भी एक YouTube video बना रहा है, right? So you can see they are earning even. Okay, they are doing some good YouTube channel. Okay, and they are earning. So I don't think so. SEO is now in a demand, but SEO definitely it is a part of any one of the subject, or you can say like web technology or maybe any cyber security, yes, of course, cyber security side, you can also think about SEO. So SEO cannot be a whole, you cannot say as a one agent or as a subject, whole subject.
But sir, I want to clarify that does a company hire SEO or not?
Yes, what I mean, that's what I mean to say na कि इतनी नहीं है demand. So there is no much demand because we have tools. Initially there were no tools. The majority of the SEO has been done through scripting language, right? Because at that time the SEO was in just demand, okay, around 2011 or 12. But nowadays it is not in demand because you have a tool. Once you have a tool, and if it is said na that you use this tool accordingly, like this way, you just double click on it or single click on it, and your maybe some of the tasks can be done. So that's why you cannot assume that there is a higher amount of job in SEO. Of course there is a job, but not you cannot consider nowadays. If you are thinking about full stack development, now you are thinking about the UI and UX. These are the keywords, or you can say these are the trending technologies the people are hiring. If you have very good knowledge about UI and UX, then people are hiring, okay, in a good amount. Even in India, the UI and UX people are not getting, Indian companies. So even some Indian projects have been outsourced to the European countries for just UI and UX, because for the UI and UX it is a requirement of critical thinker, designer, and all, right? So this is what I mean to say, and I hope you receive your answer.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I have.
Any other question? Okay, then.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I'm Divyam from CC2.
Okay.
I want to about blockchain. Like I'm doing my project, and I'm planning to write a research paper about it. And I learned that the industry is going from 4 billion to like 50 billion to in 2025. So can you guide about that? Is it good to do master about on blockchain or?
Yeah, of course, it is a good and it is a trending. You can say the technology, blockchain technology, and nowadays, the blockchains are going to be utilized everywhere. Initially, it was meant for the laser. Okay, it was said that for the Bitcoin or maybe for the you can say the soft laser. People were saying that Bitcoin or for a soft laser. So, but nowadays it is not only for the Bitcoin or soft laser, but it is going to be utilized for everywhere for the timestamp security. So definitely it is a trending technology, and I'm not working in this blockchain, but our staff members are working in this blockchain. So I recommend to contact Professor Arima madam, then Kushi madam. Okay, so you can contact them, and definitely you can do some good work, and you can publish research paper too. Recently, Kushi madam, Rima madam has published one book chapter in a blockchain. So you can contact them, and definitely you can go with her. So they might guide you in a better way for the blockchain.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. I'm already contacted in Rima ma'am. I'm working with her.
Okay. So any other question? Okay, so shall we end the meeting? Okay, so it was nice talking with you. So today you have discussed so many things with me. Similarly, I'm expecting, and as I told you, what is the advantage to be interactive, right? So I hope you will do the same thing, what I've discussed. So here I'm ending the meeting. Have a nice day. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.